Om Pushkarakshaya Namaha. The word Pushkaraksha can be interpreted in two ways. And here is the first one. The eyes of the Lord are splendidly bloomed like lotus flowers, so he is named lotus-eyed or Pushkaraksha. And then comes the second meaning. In the word Pushkaraksha, the first word Push means excellence, height, or flourishment. And the second word Pushkara means those great powers of this universe who surpassed the flourishment of rest of others. And the final word Pushkaraksha means the Almighty who overpowered all those great powers of this universe. Om Mahasvanaya Namaha. Vidikshu dikshurdhvamadas samantad antarbahir bhagavan narasimha prahapayan lokabhayam svanena swatejasa grasta samasta tejaha. The word Mahasvana says the one who has the strongest noise or voice. And this shloka from Bhagavata says, Lord Narasimha is there everywhere around us, above and below us, within us, to dispel our fear with his ferocious roaring. So he is named Mahasvana. Nadena tena mahata sanatana iti smritaha. This shloka from Mahabharata describes Lord Varaha, who let out a greatest or loudest noise or roaring to frighten the demons. So Lord Varaha also can be named Mahanada or Mahasvana or Sanatana. The word Svana also means the literature, and Mahasvana is the biggest and or most valuable literature of this world. Vedas and Puranas are the most valuable literature the world has ever seen. The Lord is described in those Puranas and Vedas, so he himself is Mahasvana. This is the second meaning of the word Mahasvana. Om Anadinidhanaya Namaha. Swadeha Yoga Vigama Nama Janma Murti Pura Ishyete Hyeva Jivasya Mukter Natu Hareh Kvachita. This shloka from Skanda Purana interprets the word Anadinidhana. The Lord undergoes neither beginning nor end in respect of time and space, whereas all the other souls have beginning when they are born through this physical body and they see an end when they leave this mortal body. But the Lord, even in his incarnations, will not be born through physical bodies and would not leave it. When he completes his incarnation, so he is named Anadi Nidhana. Om Dhatre Namaha. Pitahamasya Jagato Mata Dhata Pitamaha. This shloka of Bhagavad Gita says, to this entire universe, I am the father, mother, guardian and grandfather. Yah pata janita cheva kalpako nityaposhakaha. The Lord creates all the beings and brings them up both physically and intellectually. So he is named Dhata. Om Vidhatre Namaha. Dhata Vidhata Paramota Sandrak Dhata Yatha Purvamakalpayat. These Vedic quotations interpret the word Vidhata. The Lord creates various types of animate and inanimate things and also oversees their respective progress. So he is named Vidhata. Om Dhaturuttamaya Namaha. Yadantaram Pralayaja Vari Viprushoho Yadantaram Stamba Hiranyagarbhayoho Sphulinga Samvartakayor Yadantaram Tadantaram Vishnu Hiranyagarbhayoho. This shloka from Skanda Purana, quoted by Acharya Madhva in his Gita Bhashya, explains the word Dhaturuttama. Dhata is Chaturmukha Brahma and Lord Vishnu is greater than him. The difference between Lord Vishnu and Chaturmukha Brahma is described in this shloka literally, in a literary manner. There is a big difference between the water of universal destruction and a drop of water, and there is a big difference between a pillar and Brahma himself, and also there is a big difference between a spark and the inferno of universal destruction. Similarly, there is a big difference between Brahma and Lord Vishnu. Actually, it is only a literary description. Lord Vishnu is greater than Goddess Lakshmi and Brahma beyond any literary description. He is much greater than anything, any one of this universe. Om Aprameyaya Namaha. The meaning of the word Aprameya can be got from two sources. The first one is the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad and its commentary of Madhvacharya. Ekadheivano drashtavyametad aprameyam parimana vihinatvad aprameya iti ritaha. The personality of Lord is absolutely immeasurable, as it is bigger than the biggest and smaller than the smallest things of this universe. It cannot be weighed up, assessed by anybody. The second source is this shloka. यथा हरिः स्वमात्मानं वेद तद्वद्रमापि न ब्रह्मा च कुतयेवान्ये विदन्त्येव तथापितो. Even goddess Lakshmi, Chaturmukha Brahma and other heavens do not know the Lord as much as he knows himself, not to mention the other men of straw like us. But all of us can understand the greatness of the Lord within our reach. It can also be said here that the letter A means a complete man. Adoshatvat gunodrekat ayityukto harihi swayam agamyatvacha buddhyadehe. The Lord is void of all the defects and full of all the attributes and can be grasped by no source of knowledge completely. But he can be definitely known as a complete man of this universe. Om Hrishikeshaya Namaha. ऋषिकाणि इन्द्रियाण्याहुः तेषामीशो यतो भवान् ऋषिकेशस्ततो विष्णुः ख्यातो देवेषु केशवः. The word Hrishikesha can be explained in two ways. The first meaning is explained in this shloka of Harivamsha. The sensual organs and the organs of action are both named Hrishika, and they function at the behest of the Almighty Lord. So he is called Hrishikesha. And the second meaning is found in the shloka of Mahabharata Udyoga Parva. Harshat Sukhat Sukhaishwariyat Hrishikeshatvam Ashnute. The Lord himself is an embodiment of divine bliss, and he bestows the same to his devotees also. So he is praised as Hrishikesha. Om Padmanabhaya Namaha. Ajasya Nabha Vadhyekamarpitam Yasmin Vishvani Bhuvanani Tasthuhu. The word Padmanabha has two meanings. The first one is explained in this shloka of Rigveda. The Brahmanda, or the entire universe, is located in a lotus which is there in the navel of Lord Vishnu. So he is praised as Padmanabha. The second meaning is here. Padmaya Padmenava niyante iti Padmanaha Vedaha Taihi Abhati iti Padmanabhaha. Goddess Lakshmi and Chaturmukha Brahma are called Padma. Padmo Brahma Samuddishtaha Padma Shrirapi Chochate. They teach all the Vedas with their meanings to all the seekers. So The Vedas are said Padmana, and through those Vedas, Lord Vishnu is known well by all the seekers. So he is called Padmana Abha, Padmanabha. Om Amaraprabhave Namaha. The word Amara denotes the liberated souls. Basically, all the souls are immortal, but in this worldly life they are confined in their mortal bodies. But once they get liberated, they will face no kind of deaths and are considered Amara, immortal, both externally and internally. God Vishnu is called Amaraprabhu, as the souls get liberated by His grace. Om Vishwakarmane Namaha. Vishwanamasa Bhagavan Yatah Purna Gunah Prabhuho Karmanamatu Bhagavan Phalakatritvato Harihi. The word Vishwakarma has two meanings. The first among them is explained in these slokas, which mean the Lord is called Vishwa as He is full of all the attributes, and He is also called Karma as He gives His devotees the rewards of their duties. And the second meaning is as follows. The soul is called Vishwa. Sharireshu pravishtatvat Vishvo Jiva Budhijate. The soul who is there in this body is Vishwa, and he does his duties, karmas, at the behest of the omnipotent Lord. So the Lord is called Vishwakarma in two ways. Om Manave Namaha. Manureshova Bodhatvat. The word Manu has two meanings. The first meaning is described in this shloka. The omniscient Lord is called Manu as He is the embodiment of knowledge. This meaning is derived from the Sanskrit root Manu Avabodhane. The second meaning is derived from another Sanskrit root Manas Upatape, Manasyati iti Manuhu. That means Shatru Tapaka. The omnipotent Lord scathingly attacks the evil spirits and defeats them. So he is called Manu. Om Tvashtre Namaha. Tvashta Tejastvato Vishnuhu Balatvadva Samiritaha. The word Tvashta has two meanings. The first meaning is described in this shloka. The Lord is an embodiment of divine splendor and strength. The second meaning is derived from two Sanskrit roots. The first one is Tu. That means Gati and Vriddhi. Gati is knowing and Vriddhi is bringing up. The second root, Asha, means Gati, Deepti and Adana. knowing, enlightening, and accepting. Tauti Ashaticha iti Tvashta. The Lord knows the background of all the souls, brings them up, and enlightens them, and at last receives them in salvation. The word Tvashta means sculptor. A sculptor gives shapes to stones and metals to make them beautiful images. Similarly, the Lord gives shape to not only our physical personality, but to our intellectual personality also. As it is said in Rigveda, Tvashta Rupani Pimshato. So, Lord Vishnu is called Tvashta. Om Sthavisthaya Namaha. Aniyasa Maniyamsam Sthavishtham Sthaviyasam. The word Sthavishtha has two meanings. The first meaning is the biggest one, which is explained in this shloka of Mahabharata Shanti Parva. The Lord is the smallest among small things and a biggest among big things. The Lord is a biggest, greatest in this world. To his biggest form, there is a biggest idol, image, that is this entire universe. Shilavat Pratimai Vaisha Vishnur Loka Chaturdashi. We worship some smaller and smallest idols in temples and our homes. But we should feel the presence of the Lord in this entire universe. The second meaning is as follows. The word Sthavishtha has three parts: Stha, Vi, and Shtha. Stha means this standing word, and Vi means different or strange. The Lord is there in this universe, but with a different and strange form. He has a gigantic but non-physical form. And the last part, Shtha, means existing, which indicates the Lord himself. So the total meaning is as follows. Sthavishtha is the one who is there in this world with a strange and different form. Om Sthaviraya Namaha. Pravishnurastu Tavasastaviyan Tvesham Hyasya Sthavirasya Nama. The Rigveda says the Lord is called Sthavira. Ekadhaivanudrushtavyam Dhruvam Mahan Dhruvaha, says the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. The Lord is the oldest and most unchangeable man of this universe. Sthavira means oldest and Dhruva means unchangeable. The single letter word in Sanskrit, stha, and a word stand in English have different shades of meaning. Stha means the one who stands, and Vira means who greatly shines. The Lord stands by his decisions. He practices what he decides. He stands by his devotees. He supports and helps them all the time. He stands for all the sins his devotees commit. He forgives all the sins committed by his devotees. He stands out from the entire universe, including both animate and inanimate things. That means he is totally different from the entire world, including the animate and inanimate things. He stands guard. He not only forgives his devotees' sins, but he protects them with all his might. He stands the test of time. As it is already said, he is the oldest man of this universe, but had not and will not go any external or internal change. He stands up against evil spirits. He resists, checks the evil spirits to help his devotees. In respect of all these things, he is called Stha, the one who stands, and he greatly shines. So he is called Stha and Vira, the one who greatly shines. Om Dhruvaya Namaha. Tadejati Tannejati Taddure Tadvantike. It moves and moves not, says Ishavasya Upanishad. The same is reflected by the word Dhruva, because in Sanskrit the root Dhru means both Gati and Sthairya, motion and stagnancy. The God is stable, stagnant in a particular place, but it is moving around. Thus, the God is a strange amalgam of so many attributes which are seemingly contradictory to one another. The word Dhruva also means Apratyavyaha swaswarupat sadayosau dhruvaha smrataha. The Lord can be ousted from his position by no power of this universe. Neither he suffers any physical alteration nor an internal one. So the Lord is called Dhruva.